Cows win. Cows are NFC East champions. We got a lot to talk about. Bring on them Packers, baby. Yo, what's going on, Cowboys fans? It's your boy, Fist the King. Listen, this video is brought to you guys by Beast TV. This video is brought to you guys by The Real Insurance Lady. Make sure you guys check them out in the description box. The Real Insurance Lady can get you real insurance coverage under 7 minutes, and then Beast TV, any channel, any movie, anything you want. Both are in the description box. Click the link, check them out, see what they can offer to you. Okay, guys, the Dallas Cowboys are NFC East champions, and I'll be honest with you, this is a special feeling, especially when you think about how the year started, how this offense started, and then to come back against a Washington team that had nothing to play for, and you don't take your foot off the gas. To me, that is the biggest point of this win. People will sit here and say, oh, it's Washington. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. Guys, either you're a good football team or you aren't. Okay? One thing that I love that the Cowboys did today, they stayed in attack mode. Guess what? You're playing a Packers team in the playoffs that's coming in that has been hot. If you would have sat your starters, if those guys wouldn't have been in attack mode and they wouldn't have been in their routine, and they wouldn't, I know we had the injury to Gilmore. We'll get to that. But I just like the way that we continue to attack. Continue to attack. We're specifically talking about this game. Okay? You get the block punt. All right. You get the block kick. You get the goofy interception. It wasn't like Dak made a bad play. And then are the Commanders playing hard? No. They're a bad football team. And like I said, what you do to bad football teams, you beat them 38-10. And I feel like so many Cowboys fans have gotten into this, oh, I'm scared of this. Oh, I don't want to play this team. Guys, this is now the tournament. You're going to play a good football team. But you're a good football team. Like, I feel like so many Cowboys fans forget that they're a good football team. So the Packers have to deal with us. I thought this was a get-on-track game. CeeDee Lamb, 13 catches today. CeeDee Lamb has been the best receiver in the NFL. I know Tyreek Hill may have more yards. CeeDee Lamb, 88 for Dallas Cowboys, has been the best receiver in the NFL, period. You did a great job with using Cooks as a true number two. So when guys are trying to carry, because that's what's going to happen next week, I'm guaranteeing you that what's going to happen is the Packers are going to steal some of the Lions' game plan, and I'll get to film. We're gonna be doing lives and going live and doing film all week when it comes to the Packers. Okay, you guys gotta understand. One of my best friends, is the starting left tackle for the Packers, Rasheed Walker. Went to Penn State. He's my boy, but he does have weaknesses. Our defensive line right now is cooking. You rush Michael from both sides. Listen, you start getting Jordan Love off his spot, and Jordan Love has had an excellent year. 30-plus touchdowns. He's a good player. But I still think that they have to deal with us. But one of the things that I was really, get back to my point, I just think that with Cooks and with Ferguson, so what the Packers are going to do, they're going to carry Ferguson like he's a receiver. They're going to use a safety on him. They'll probably use one of their better safeties. They do have Darnell Savage. They have good players, right? And so now what Dallas has to do is in turn counter that. I saw some good answers from Mike McCarthy today. That motion that he made, that he used with CeeDee to come in, we're gonna fake that end breaker, boom. We're gonna run that whip. Now it's just one-on-one basketball. Like, you can continue to win like that over and over and over again. CeeDee Lamb is playing at that type of level. These guys got to deal with you. They got to deal with what you bring. I thought that it was excellent seeing Tony Pollard average 4 yards a carry. I thought that it was excellent seeing Rico Dowdle average 5 yards a carry. I thought that it was great seeing TJ Bass. I'll put this play on the screen, dog. TJ Bass run blocking 4 or 5 yards down the field. That's just a solo block. That wasn't a duo scheme or anything. And I'm just like, this is what I wanted to see the Cowboys do. Not limp into the playoffs, not, Philly, oh, it's okay. We were locked into the 5th seed anyway. That's not. You can't cheat football. You can't cheat the process. So saying, oh, we wanted to lose this game, or you start doing that stuff, you'll get popped the first round. I've seen Cowboys teams that weren't focused. This team is focused. This team, one thing I will say, the gift and the curse about being a Cowboy and a Cowboys fan and Dak having to deal with scrutiny and this, that, and the third, you guys got to understand something. Guys, honest truth, these guys have been dealing with this. They've dealt with this their whole career. So they get numb to the noise and being talked about every day. It's almost like Dak, when he goes in any coffee shop, any bar, any uh Dick's Sporting Good, anywhere he goes, hell, the grocery store. Stephen A is on ESPN First Take talking about Dak Prescott. He's numb to it. So you have to have that type of razor focus to be a good football player and to be the quarterback of this team. And I believe that he does have it. He doesn't hear the noise. He really and truthfully does not hear the noise. And I believe that part of it. And so the way that they played football today was showing me that Mike does have this locker room locked in. Mike does have this locker room locked in, and that's important. Now, defense played outstanding. Defense played outstanding. And that's a Sam Howell who at the end of it, at the end of the day, one thing I will say about Howell is he can make some throws. So you'll see some of those type of athletes when you play Green Bay. They have some good pieces, right? But I thought that the defense did a good job of Ben not breaking. I thought the defense did an excellent job of Ben not breaking. Um, and honestly, that team has something to play for, right? I knew that they would lose, but they could have at least given Ron more. But once again, Howell started holding the ball a little bit, this, that, and the third, and then boom, the floodgates open up. I can honestly say though, and I mean this Cowboy team just feels different than years before. I don't think that the Lions are better. I don't think that the Rams can play with us. I don't think that the Packers can play with us. It's different. Waves of pass rush. Michael wasn't even in the game in the fourth quarter. We still getting home. Fowler. Waves of guys, different moves, different switch ups. The person and the player who does concern me when it comes, just the early peak of the Packers, is Aaron Jones. But doggone it, Jonathan Hankins played today, and I think that his rep count is going to be extensive next week. I also thought that Damone Clark did a good job playing sideline to sideline today. So I'm excited. I'm excited, but we got to give this team, Mike McCarthy, these fans, we got to give us a lot of credit. This Dallas Cowboys team is homegrown. You see young guys making plays. DeRon Bland with another interception. You see guys making plays. They came into Washington. They beat the brakes off Washington as they were supposed to. It wasn't a close game. It wasn't Philly and the Giants. We can say whatever we want. This, that, and the third. That team is reeling. That's a real thing. A.J. Brown press conference isn't going to save that team. This team has stayed locked in through thick, through thin. You can listen to Brandon Cooks talk. Brandon Cooks, we focus. Nobody in this locker room is down. We're okay. Bad loss to the Bills. Hey, we're okay. Bad loss to San Fran. Hey, we're okay. Dallas Cowboys, NFC East champs. It feels good. It's your boy Foots the King as always. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It's playoff time, and we in there.